You have to be certifiably insane to believe that Israel, after devoting 2 whole years to leveling Gaza, is now going to rebuild it for the Palestinians. How can any sane person possibly believe that?
Hussein, is the burden on Israel here? Is Hamas the one putting it in jeopardy?
I do not believe that we are going to get anywhere past the exchange of hostages for a handful of Gazan prisoners being held in Israel.
You don't think it will move to phase 2?
No. What's going to happen, in my opinion, obviously when you talk about the future, you're engaging in speculation. But I would call mine speculation informed speculation. After each of Israel's high-tech killing sprees in Gaza, namely Operation Cast Lead in 2008-9, Operation Pillar of Defense in 2012, Operation Protective Edge in 2014, and even after Israel murdered 10 passengers on the Mavi Marmara in 2010, after each of those events, those high-tech killing sprees, Israel promised to lift the blockade of Gaza. Did it lift the blockade? No. Each time the international community said the blockade of Gaza was illegal and unsustainable. Did that stop Israel from continuing the blockade? No. The events of October 7th were a direct result of this brutal medieval blockade of Gaza. There is no reason to suppose that this time Israel is going to even relax, let alone lift the blockade of Gaza. What will happen is, once the cameras disappear, the international cameras, once they disappear, we're going to return to the status quo ante October 7th with one big difference. There's nothing left in Gaza. 95% of the housing in Gaza has been pulverized. 70% of the hospitals have been destroyed. Half the schools have been destroyed. There's nothing left. And so Israel has achieved its goal. Its goal, as it announced it in the first week, was to make Gaza unlivable, so as to give the people of Gaza 2 choices. Choice number 1, to stay and starve, or choice number 2, to leave. Now, Prime Minister Netanyahu was hoping for a stampede out of Gaza. He wasn't able to achieve it, and so he's going to have to settle for a trickle out of Gaza.